Hello? Are you guys there? Man, something's fucked. This just won't load. What the fuck? Ha! Fooled ya. That's a joke. I'm Metro, and this is a video. Let's take a look. So what we're looking at today is the new and old loading screens, specifically from Kalimdor and Eastern Kingdoms. All right, now they've changed quite significantly, so I feel like this is meriting a video, and you're gonna see why. All right, this is obviously the old Eastern Kingdoms one. All right, now just to preface this, it's been the same since Kata. They just changed the logo. This was the same since Kata. So for 3.5 years now, it's been the same, which is fine. I mean, for Classic, it was the same for almost 2 years, and it's not a big deal. But what is a big deal is prior to Cataclysm, they didn't have the racial leaders on these. Okay, now follow me where I'm going with this, right? Because this is kind of curious. The weird part that I find weird, like the thing that's really strange to me, is that they went into this like, let's put the racial leaders on the loading screen for each region, but they don't really follow through with it. Like at one point it was just an orc, like a fucking sexy ass night elf with her tits out, an orc with her tits out, like, you know, it's just good stuff. And now it's this. So what are they going for? Let's see. We got obviously variant top right. We got, I believe, to be Magni. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that is Magni. Over whatever, the gnome guy, Lorthramar, Theron, and Sylvanas up in the left-hand corner. And I guess it's meant to be Gen Greymane. You know what I mean? He's a Worgen, first of all. So I mean, I guess you gotta assume that's Gen. I don't ever remember seeing him look like a Worgen or wear that gear. So is that just a generic Worgen? Maybe you guys who are more like inept on this, or inept what? Adept on this. Anyway, let's compare the two. All right, so there's the new one, the new Eastern Kingdoms one, and you're immediately gonna notice that it's got like a much more anime type feel. Like, I don't know. Let's look at the two, right? I don't know, it's like got the harsh angles that anime often has with, like, you know, hair and facial features, and I don't know, it's just kind of weird. You look at Sylvanas especially, like, I don't know what she's up to. I really don't. It's just, she's like fat all of a sudden. Look at the two. They're not even, it's not the same person, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even consider that. Like, I mean, I guess she's wearing the same clothes. That's about it. Not even. I mean, even the clothes she's wearing is different. I don't know where they're going with it. And now Gen's all of a sudden, is that Gen? That's obviously Gen, right? That has to be Gen Greymane, but is the other guy Gen as well? Because he doesn't have a fucking cloak on. He's got these like rogue looking shoulders on. And then in this, he's got like this regal cloak on with like a big broadsword, and I don't know. Even Lorthamar looks so much different. Like, what's he doing? That's a fucking, like, a two-handed sword, and he's, like, unsheathing it like that. Just don't put it in the sheath. Like, what are you doing? I don't even know. I mean, look at Lorthamar's face there, and look at it there. That's not the same fucking guy. What happened to his face? Did he get scarred? Is that, like, legit? Did he actually, like, did he get scarred at some point that I don't know of in the video game? I mean, even his ears. Look how different his ears are. His ears are so much longer in that picture. Just ridiculously longer. And then we have Kalimdor. We're going to look at the new one first. We're going to look at the old one first and then look at the new one. So the old one, now this is curious, right? The old one has Tyrande, has Prophet Velen, obviously Garrosh, obviously Bane, I guess? Or Cairn. I mean, I frankly don't know which was which. It's one of them, obviously, and you know, Vol'jin, but who's the goblin? You know what I mean? That's not anybody, is it? That's just a generic goblin. So frankly, I don't know what they were after. Like, looking at this makes me think even harder. I'm sure other people have noticed this, but like, now you look at the new one. So first of all, Tyrande that's like the same fucking picture of her, basically. She hasn't changed at all. Just look at Tyrande, and now look at her again. It's like she's just facing a different way. Same with Prophet Velen. I mean, I don't even think that's a different picture. I don't think it is. I think it's literally the same picture. It's just like a maybe a different color, a little bit different coloration, like a more contrast. And then I guess that's now Bane, right? So the other one was Karen. Despite the fact that this is Cataclysm, Karen's still on there, I guess. That's Bane. I mean, maybe, I don't know. If that can't be, they can't be the same people. I really don't know. And then obviously Garrosh is gone, so Thrall's back. I guess Thrall's meant to be the leader of the orcs, which makes sense. But if you've seen him in WoD, he's bald again for some reason. So it's like, why does he have hair in that picture? And then obviously, you know, the new war chief is going to be on there, but that's not what he looks like, is it? Does he have a beard? I guess he does have a beard. I don't know. It just seems really strange to me. And then I guess that's Gallywix. I've never even seen... Is Gallywix in the video game? Because if he is, I don't think there's a fat goblin in this video game. Maybe he has his own model. Frankly, I'm just really surprised by this. I don't know if you guys are or not, but like Prophet Vela and Tyrande literally not different. And then everything else is just like completely... It's just like, what the hell is even going on here? I don't even know. But... what do you guys think about it? First, like, when I'm comparing the two, I guess I don't really care because there's so many weird, like, the fact that there's just a random goblin rogue. You know what I mean? Like, what are we, why? Who is that? So, does that confirm that the other one isn't Gen, I guess? I guess it does. But, why at one point did they change from just random racial creatures to actual leaders? But not put those in? Was it meant to like save spoilers from people who hadn't done the Goblin storyline? And what motivation do they now have to add Gallywix, who a player of 10 years as myself literally doesn't even know what he looks like, let alone if he's that, like, he's fat and stuff. I mean, I guess he is, right? They wouldn't put him in if he didn't look like that. But then again, we have Sylvanas looking like that, so I don't know. I'm not gonna say these aren't good because they're not bad. Oh, and also, is that Falstad? I forgot to bring this up. Is that Falstad? Why is that Falstad? Why in Cataclysm was it Magni, and now it's Falstad? That's gotta be him, right? That's not what Muradin looks like. Or, yeah, that's his brother, right? Muradin? The one who went off in Arthas and got, like, almost got killed and then he had, like, amnesia? That's not Muradin, is it? I don't even know. What are they... I don't even know what they're doing here, frankly, but in terms of comparison, I'm gonna say it's good. I don't mind it. It's not bad, but it just really raises a lot of strange questions as to like who's designing these. It just doesn't seem consistent, especially when you think about like Falstad. Out of the Council of Three Hammers, you think Falstad's the main character there? I guess because some fucking fat kid in a red shirt, like, I don't even want to know. That's it for this one.